Hello again my friends, it's that time again, a healthy portion of Destiny 2 news to keep you nourished until the main course is served up September 6th, so then pop on a bib and let's tuck in. First up, is Destiny 2 getting a new faction? Well, this brand new Destiny 2 merchandise suggests this might indeed be the case. Here's what the description reads for these faction fridge magnets. Which Destiny 2 faction do you belong to? Choose exactly where you fit with our unique selection of 4 colourful magnets. Maybe you've pledged your allegiance to Dead Orbit and you have to let everyone know about it. If not, New Monarchy, Red Legion or Future War Cult are all waiting to be represented too. So yeah, the Red Legion is described as a faction that you can represent alongside Dead Orbit, Future War Cult and New Monarchy. If this is indeed the case, it'll be very interesting to see how this is implemented in game. Now perhaps this image could help give us a clue. This is a slide taken from a presentation Bungie held at the game's developer conference way back in March 2016. The presentation detailed the challenges Bungie faced making the UI for Destiny and the many iterations the studio went through before deciding on the final design for the game's menus and director. Now this slide was just one example of the many designs Bungie created for the game's menus, and as you can see, we have what appears to be an early mock-up for a vendor, Gus the Slovenly, a Cabal soldier who you could actually buy goods from. Now could Gus have been a cheeky bit of foreshadowing, a former enemy now working alongside Guardians, kind of like Varix in the Reef? Will Destiny 2 have a Red Legion faction vendor that players can level up in exchange for Red Legion gear? That would be pretty cool. Or are these magnets simply a novelty bit of tat to decorate your fridge with? What do you guys think? Leave a comment below and let me know. Right, breaking news. Now during the making of this video, the description for the fridge magnets was changed. It used to say New Monarchy, Red Legion and Future War Cult are all waiting to be represented. It now says New Monarchy or Future War Cult are all waiting to be represented. Red Legion has been erased. Now either Bungie requested this change because it was a legit mistake or because it was something that wasn't yet meant to be revealed. 'Tis a curious conundrum and no mistake. Don your spin metal hats and let the speculation commence. Next up, we're going to have a look at some of the tweets from the official Destiny the Game Twitter account. Now they've been tweeting a hell of a lot recently and I just wanted to pick out some of the tweets that interested me, starting with this beauty. Now, what can you see here? That's right, a warlock that cannot shoot for shite. Titan Master Race confirmed. Right, okay, let me move on before I get lynched. The next tweet I wanted to look at was this. It actually says, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Team up with your fellow Guardians to repel the alien threat in public events. Now, I haven't actually seen this screenshot before, and it shows what appears to be an industrial complex in the heart of the European Dead Zone. It's a very cool image, and it kind of gives you a good sense of the scale and scope you can expect from Destiny 2, and we can see we've got the burning shard of the Traveler in the background here. I cannot wait to see how this all ties into the game. It's a really cool image. So let's scroll down and now look at this particular image, which says there's far more to these worlds than meets the eye. Lost sectors are scattered across these planets. Enter with caution. And again, this gives you a really good sense of scale and scope that Destiny 2 will offer. As you can see, we've got a Guardian perched on some Vex architecture holding a sniper rifle, and we've got a bird in the background there just doing birdie things. So there you go, birds confirmed for Destiny 2. Hoorah! Next up, Bungie's latest weekly blog post, and I've got to say, it's an interesting one. The studio detailed all the tweaks and changes they've made since the console beta that will be available for players to try out during the PC beta, so let's go through them. First up, Crucible changes. Now for quick play, matchmaking will be shorter with less emphasis on finding players of similar skill, which could mean you get some noobs to stomp, or you could get mercy ruled by god tier sweat veterans. Now speaking of the mercy rule, Bungie's tweaked it so that it doesn't trigger as often as it did in the beta, and the winning score for control has been extended from 75 to 100, giving Guardians more time to build up their super. Now for competitive play, matchmaking will take a little longer because it's skill based. Whether you're going in solo or with a fire team, you'll be matched against players of a similar skill set. Your skill is determined by the average rating of your team. Bungie also listed all the game breaking bugs that have been patched for the PC beta, as well as a few quality of life improvements, so let's have a look at them. So then, the infinite super glitch, the infinite grenade glitch and the warlock glide glitch have all been fixed. Warlocks now have the same melee range as all other classes, thank god for that. The exception being when you activate a perk that directly increases melee range, and it now takes less time to charge your super. Good news, as it was painfully slow in the console beta. There'll also be increased grenade damage in PvE. Now grenade damage is always going to be something that players will argue over. Too weak and there's no point in using them, too powerful and they become a crutch that overshadows the shooting. Getting this right is going to be tough, but I do agree that the grenade damage in the console beta was far too weak. And finally, increased power ammo drops in PvE. Now it's worth noting that yellow bar enemies will always drop power ammo, so if you're low, choose a nice yellow bar spawning site and get farming. Now Bungie says that with these big changes, the PC beta will be a little closer to the final build that you play when the game launches, but of course this kind of work is an ongoing process that will continue well after September 6th. And I think that'll do it for this news roundup video. Now guys, something unexpected happened to this channel today. In fact, it's the first time it's happened during this channel's 5 years of being active. One of my videos made it to YouTube's trending page, and I only have you guys to thank for that. You've been super active on this channel lately, dropping insane amounts of likes, leaving thousands of comments, and generally helping this channel grow. So yeah, thank you so much. It really makes creating content for you a joy and tells me that you're enjoying the content. Now guys, if you want more Destiny 2 news, and I'm guessing you do, click this image. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for heaps more Destiny content, and thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time, Guardians.